Good afternoon, the brilliant Harry Redknapp.
Afternoon,
Hey,
Harry.
how you doing?
Well, good, Harry.
How are you?
Yeah, very well, buddy. How's things? How's pre-season gone? Are you excited about tomorrow?
Yeah, looking forward to it. Everybody's fine. We've got pretty much a fit squad, which is good. But we're all ready to go.
Harry, I saw an interview you did about 3 or 4 weeks ago. In fact, one caller phoned up earlier on asking the same question. You were quoted as saying, in your eyes, you're about 3 or 4 players away from winning the Premier League. What's the latest with that? Are there any more names to go to White Hart Lane?
Yeah, no, definitely I didn't say 4. I said 2 or 3.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, never get misquoted when they say that, Harry.
I thought you said 9, Harry.
No, nothing. No, we're nowhere near doing anything with anybody at the moment. We've tried, and made some inquiries, but really had no luck with anybody at the moment. So I had a small group that I was interested in, and if we didn't get them, then I wouldn't bother. But there's still, we've got 3 or 4 options still, and hopefully a couple of them might come off.
You're interested in Craig Bellamy? It looks like he's on the market. I heard Mark Hughes today.
Yeah,
Harry saying
we
that.
was interested, Jake, but I don't know. It don't seem that one's going to happen with Tottenham for some, whatever reason. But he was a player that I would have been interested. I've always liked Bellamy. I think he'd do a lot for us. He's enthusiastic. His enthusiasm for the game. He's quick. His pace. And he was outstanding last year, I thought, for Man City, really. And obviously, he's out the plans. He's not even in the 25. So someone's going to pick up a real good player.
Peter Crouch this week was linked with a move to Liverpool, and then you came out and said there's no way you're going to let him go. That's obviously how things are at the moment. No,
I wouldn't let Crouchy go, and he's definitely not. He's not. He's important to us. I say he's different. We all know he's different. He's 6'7". Of course he is, but he gives a different dimension to the team. Whether he starts, whether he comes off the bench, he's a good player. And I wouldn't be able to replace Crouch. He does a great job for us.
What's the latest on Ashley Young, Harry?
No, nothing again. We've never made an inquiry for him.
Oh, really?
No.
Okay.
We never made an inquiry. I never spoke to Martin all the time. He was there. We never, I saw Martin a few times in the summer, but never ever mentioned Ashley Young to him. This is a good player. If he became available and somebody said they'd be willing to sell him, I think he's the type of player anyone would be interested in. But at the moment, we've never made any inquiry about him.
Aaron, let's have a look towards the game tomorrow, the first kick-off of the Premier League season. Is this a good time to play Manchester City? And the reason I ask that is because so many players have come in. Roberto Mancini, of course, has got an awful lot of new players into that squad. It may take a little bit of time for that squad to knit together to be a team. Is that the way you might see this game?
Possibly, Jake. They've got, as you say, they've got so many options. I mean, if they sign Milner, they've just signed. It looks like they're going to sign the Italian boy, Balotelli. I don't know what they're going to do with them all. It's just going to be amazing, isn't it? Really, to see so many players there. What's happened to Julian Lescott? Is he going to play? I don't know. They've got options everywhere. Micah Richards. They're full of players who probably not going to get. Wright Phillips, is he going to get in the team? Johnson's fantastic young player. I wouldn't like to pick their team tomorrow. We would try to sort of go for it as to who might play and what's this. But it's been difficult to put a team together.
Your second game, Harry, this season, I mean, it's such an exciting time for Spurs fans. A Champions League qualifying game away to Young Boys. You must have been quite happy when you saw your name and their name paired.
Yeah, I'd be alive. I said, we certainly didn't want Sampdoria. We didn't want to go to Ukraine. Braga, played against them before as well at Portsmouth, and they were a very good side. So, in all honesty, we were looking at Auxerre or maybe Young Boys. I spoke to Roy Hodgson in the week, and Roy, he said, Harry, that's going to be a really difficult game there. He said they play the AstroTurf so well. He said, it certainly won't be an easy one. We looked at the video of them against Fenerbahce, and they did play well. But it is a game, let's be honest, it's a game that we're expected to win, and we've got a great chance.
One player, Harry, that started off the season, not going to say in poor form, but in different form, that ended it like a train, was Gareth Bale. I thought he was superb in the second half of the season. Quite possibly the best player that I saw in the Premier League after Christmas. He was outstanding. What are you expecting from him this season?
Well, as you say, Jake, he's gone on to, his confidence came He'd had that terrible record of not playing on the winning team at Tottenham, something, I don't know, 26, 28 games or whatever it was. And then suddenly the lad, he got a win under his belt and he just took off. He's been unbelievable. Pre-season, it's been exactly the same. We went to Benfica and there were two incredible left-backs. So the left-back, the Portuguese lad from Benfica, and Gareth Bale on the other side, they were the two best players, and Gareth Bale was just absolutely amazing. And plays left back, plays wide left, can do both positions, and I expect him to be the best left-sided player probably in the Premier League this year.
Harry, a lot of people will say that such a change of form is down to good management.
No, good players, I would say, and it's, good players, good professionals. It makes your job easy, really, if you've got good people around you. You know, I've been lucky. I've got good staff. The lads who work with me all been fantastic for me.
Yeah, but it's mostly you, Harry, isn't it?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. I promise you, no. Good players. Without good players, you've got no chance in this.
Is he fit tomorrow? What's the injuries like at the moment? Can you pick from a full-strength squad?
Yeah, pretty much, Yeah, but not too many. David Bentley's... David picked up an ankle injury early on in the season at Bournemouth. But he's on his way back now, and hopefully get him fit in a week or so. Jonathan Woodgate, obviously long term, still can't get Woody right. Other than that, everybody else is pretty much okay.
Harry, what kind of a Premier League are you expecting this season? I've got a feeling that it's going to be as tight a Premier League as we have seen in a very long time. There's a lot of sides now, such as yourself, who have now broken into that top four. A lot of sides have threatened. Everton, Villa, and of course the emergence of Manchester City. I can see a lot of these clubs beating one another. I think it's going to be a very, very tight league.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you, Jason. I think that... I think Liverpool are going to be strong this year. I've got a feeling Liverpool are going to do very well. The year before, they only lost 2 games all season. Last year, they had a poor season. But I think Roy's gone there. I've got a feeling that, he's bought a couple of good players in already. I know there's 1 or 2 more in the pipeline. I just think they're going to do well this year. When you've got Stevie Gerrard and Torres in your team, you've got to have a chance. Yeah. Jamie Carragher, great character. I think they're going to be good this year. I've got a feeling they could be right there in the mix.
Harry, how close were you to signing Joe Cole? Was there a stage where you thought the deal was done and he would be a Tottenham player?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I met Joe and he came. I met him and his dad, and I think he was keen, to be honest, to come to Tottenham at the time. And for whatever reason, it all sort of dragged on a bit, and in the end, we didn't manage to get him. Liverpool came in. But I think he'd be a great signing for Liverpool. He's infectious, Joe, good lad, loves to play football, and I think the Liverpool fans will love him.
And let me ask you, before I let you go, Harry, now that you've broken into the top 4, I'm guessing there's a little bit of pressure. You're expected to do it again. From your point of view, what's more important to end the season, with a trophy or the promise of Champions League football for next year?
Well, it would be nice to get a trophy for sure. We want to have we want to get through this group stage and this knockout stage of the Champions League, get into the group stages. That would be great for us. We want to try certainly to get a top 4 finish again next year, and that's going to be important.
Yeah, but you can, Harry, in this scenario, you can only have one: trophy or top 4.
Well, the Champions League.
Okay, I thought it'd be harder than that.
No, sorry, I think I'd rather have the Premier League and maybe get beaten in the final of the Champions League.
Harry, on a serious note, Harry, can you win the Premier League?
I was being serious.
Can you win the Premier League, Harry?
If I get the 3 players I really have got on my list, we will win the Premier League.
Who are they?
Give us a clue.
I'll tell you, but they are good players, and
Messi?
the chances of getting them are very slim.
Is the list quite messy, Harry?
I can't understand why Messi won't come. I told the chairman, look, Messi, Ronaldo, go and get them 2 and Zappy or someone, we'll be okay.
Listen, Harry, I know you're short of centre-halves. I know that Woodgate's struggling and so on. Cundy's thinking of coming back into full-time football. I'm just saying, Harry.
Jason, he did a good job at Chelsea and at Portsmouth. And,
those days are gone, I'm afraid.
We'll have to work on his fitness a bit, I think.
All right, Harry, listen, good luck the rest of the season. Good luck tomorrow.
Thanks for speaking to us on Talksport, Harry.
Good luck, fellas.
Cheers, pal.